Okay, so this is a YouTube video, obviously, and what we're looking at right here is the LR Blue Fusions EZA. They are finally in game. Very, very excited to try them out together. We're just going to use them as a rotation, and we're going to see how good they're going to be in game, just as a general first glance. So, in their base forms, they're pretty much exactly the same. You see, Gogeta actually has a little more defense, but in terms of my equipment, Gogeta has a defense equipped right here, additional right here, then more additional right there. Full level 10 links, of course. And then Vegito has a much more offensive base right here. Vegito is going to be doing a lot higher attack stats, I feel, in terms of the equips I have on him. I might change the equipment, so that's going to be a thing, but we'll see in the future showcase. Just, again, want to see a general preview of them right now. I'm going to grab this with Gogeta. Vegito didn't really get as lucky with the key here, so again, essentially to explain what they're doing, they get 140% attack and defense at the start of turn. They get key for and 100% extra defense when attacking. So we saw, obviously, they did have, okay, 7 million attacks, not bad. They did have around, like, 150k-ish defense, right? On top of that, on their super attack effects, they do actually, well, Gogeta and Vegeta, they do greatly raise defense for the turn. And the 12 key raises defense for the turn. And both of them also do stack attack on top of that. So all these additional attacks are going to be giving us extra stacks of attack for when they actually transform into blue. As the first attacker or the second attacker on the turn, they do an additional attack that's a great chance to become a super attack. Then as the third attacker in the turn, they do a guaranteed additional super attack and again have a 70% chance to evade enemy attacks. So the idea for these guys is that you're going to want to float them off, and then when they come back, which will likely be on turn 4 or 5, I guess, depending on when you get them. I guess technically it could even be turn 6 if you get them in the 7th slot. But when you get them to return, they will be able to transform into their blue forms, right? And their blue forms are very, very powerful. So much in fact that I went to this burst mode in the Dokkan event here, and I'm a little worried that we're just going to destroy base and we're just kind of melting through this guy right now. We should be fine regardless. Actually brought, actually if I do, no, okay, the key's really bad here. I brought the GT Goku and Vegeta here without a leader skill. That way we can get the 80% support. So that's gonna be cool. GP got a mini data download right now, interesting. But yeah, we will be able to see them transform very, very shortly. So I think what I'll do is I'll just skip ahead in the YouTube video and we'll just come back when we actually have them back on rotation. So we have them transformed here. Very, very sick. Unfortunately, we got very unlucky with how the attacks ended up working out here. So I think what I'm going to do is we'll put Vegito in the front. We'll let Vegito get some extra attacks for now. Then we'll put Gogeta after. So again, I guess we'll talk about Vegito real quick. What happens with the Vegito specifically is when he's in blue, as he obviously, well, both of them actually do guaranteed dodge for the first turn. Very, very powerful. That's only for the first turn after the transformation. They get 150% stats at the start of turn. Vegito gets 5 key when attacking, and then does a guaranteed additional super attack. On top of that, he does do another attack that has a medium chance to become a super attack. So what happens with that is, essentially, that actually can proc off of any attack that this Vegito does. So Vegito, it's not just this 30% chance start of turn. What happens is it could proc off of his initial 18 key. It could proc off his guaranteed additional super attack. It could also proc off of his hidden potential super attack. So that was pretty cool. And that will allow us to get the extra 30% chance a lot more often. So that's going to be very, very useful. Now, on top of this, I guess I'll just skip to this section at the end here. He does do a guaranteed additional super attack when activating the active skill or when key is 24. So he could essentially do many more super attacks here. This time we'll let Gogeta get some attacks in though. I think we'll do this here. We'll get this with you. Eventually, when we exchange into these guys, we'll be able to actually get the 80% support, right? Or when we use a standby. I say exchange, but it's a standby skill. Now, they do build up as well still. They get key 1 up to 5, and then 22% attack and defense up to 88%. Now, Gogeta is pretty much very similar. The only difference is that he doesn't get the guaranteed additional super attack. So Gogeta's trade-off, yeah, you can see the, like, look at the difference between the build-up and not having build-up. Even with just one build-up, this is such a huge difference, right? But Gogeta specifically, what happens with him is he does 2 additional attacks, each of which have a medium chance to become a super attack, but he is super effective against all types as the first attacker in the turn. Along with that, he performs a guaranteed crit, as you see right here, when he either uses the active skill or when keys 24. So again, both of these units do want to do a couple of attacks to fully build up. Gogeta is fully built up here, and after this, Vegito will be fully built up, so we're looking pretty good so far. Yeah, 9.3, and he still has to get a couple of attacks in, so Vegito right here is going to just keep attacking over and over. My Vegito has 54% chance to crit, so just look at him. Yeah, okay, good job, buddy. And he just keeps going and going and going. This video's looking pretty crazy here. Hello, okay. I mean, at this turn specifically, Vegito is showing off much more than Gogeta is. That's definitely just the truth, right? This could be a little dangerous for the gods, but we should be fine. Next one, we'll have Super Saiyan 3 Bardock and have them fully built up. So I'll skip ahead in the YouTube video and we'll see how they look like in the next rotation. Okay, so we're back here and now they're both fully built up. Gogeta and Vegeta, they're at 430k defense. So keep in mind, they do get 50% defense for 3 turns on their 18 key super attack. Then their 12 key super attack is another 50% attack and defense for the turn specifically. So again, that's another reason why, you know, a lot of people feel like they like Vegito better as a unit in terms of comparing the two because of the additional defense they'll get. Now, this is probably going to be the best offensive turn for the Blue Fusions. We're getting the 50% attack support from Bardock, man. But, yeah, their defenses, even without support, that's pretty nasty, man. They're going to cook right here. Okay, let's see what you got here, Gogeta. 17 mil, that's pretty good. 17 million attack stat, super effective against all types. No offensive equips either, by the way. Okay, there's the additional normal. And then this is the additional super attack from their 2 additional attacks that they get there. So that's pretty good. And then that's the hidden potential system normal. So again, Gogeta got 2 supers and 2 normals here. This is not really going to hit hard. It's burst mode. I didn't give him extra attack, right? So that's fine. Now let's see what Vegito has in comparison here. Okay, so Vegito is doing, again, himself a 17 mil attack stat. Now keep in mind, Vegito has full offense equipped. So Gogeta, technically, in that like 12 key the 18 key super attack himself does more damage. But Vegito has the guaranteed additional super attack here. Then he has another guaranteed additional super attack here on his 24 key. Then likely the 30% chance to do another super attack is going to proc, which we see right here. And then on top of that, he is also able to get the hidden potential system super, which we see right there. So, that's a pretty nasty, man. Essentially, what happens is that 30% chance to get the additional super attack, the math was done. And depending on the amount of attacks you get, it could be a 51% or a 61% chance to get the additional super, which is really, really nasty. And I think what I'll do to end things, I don't know, could we stall next turn and not do anything? I think so. And then what we'll do is we'll get the active skills in the turn, right? I think we'll end things from there with the active skills. Again, we don't want to attack those. We don't want to do any super attacks. That's fine. I guess I couldn't show the 80% support from the GG duo, but that's fine. Also, apparently there's a JP data download. I have no idea what it is. If you're on the stream, I'll take a look after the video ends. But yeah, this is all looking pretty good here. So let me skip ahead on the YouTube video. Oh wait, I muted myself. I'm an idiot. But essentially, the last thing I want to show here and talk about these units is their active skills. So the active skills can be activated when facing an enemy whose HP is 50% or less, but has to be from the turn after the transport. And what happens here is the effect greatly raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage, but there's a little tech you can do with this guy. So with Vegito and Gogeta, they have an extra part of their passive. As the third attack on the turn, they launch an additional super attack guaranteed and get a 70% chance to evade enemies' attack. Now, if you use the active skills in the third slot, what happens is they do get this passive ability even after if you put them in the first or second slot, because they technically attacked in the third slot here, right? So what I'm going to do is we're going to use both of these active skills here, and we're just going to kind of show off the dodge if possible. I don't know if the active skills are going to kill or not. I'm putting Gogeta first because he has less of a chance to crit, and I wouldn't want Vegito just to instant kill like that if he crits. Whereas Gogeta, well actually no, Gogeta does guarantee crit. Okay, I guess I'll put Vegito at the end here. Okay, let's play the actual active skills here, and there's actually new OSTs with these, so that's going to be pretty good to see here as well. Well, he's still killed. Oh my goodness, I'm coughing. Okay, I guess I'll try to get Gogeta's active skill. One extra thing about Vegito is that, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing else really to say. Okay, that was pretty good. So we'll show off Gogeta still just for the video. No! I'm gonna reset the game. Couldn't get the kill screen, but that's fine here, so we should be looking good here. We could see them, not really, they're not going to have the links, unfortunately, because I had Vegito in the last slot, so he kind of got pushed off, but that's fine. So, okay, let's see what he got here. Again, we could show 70% dodge. There it is right there. So again, you could see if you use the active skill on the third turn, he does get his 70% dodge chance. So given you could at any slot, even if it's just in the first slot. Now, I think he could have likely even killed with the active skill if he was linked with Vegito. He's doing way less damage than he should. One more super? No, okay, that sucks. But again, we can see the extra dodges here and stuff, so pretty poggers to see, honestly. Okay, I think we kill this turn, so yeah, we'll end things off there. I like Harry. Okay, he has a 70% chance to dodge, and he's just not dodging. That's cool. Ouch, that hit pretty hard. Okay. He's doing way less damage because he doesn't have his, like, he's missing, like, Super Saiyan, prepared for, no, Super Saiyan over in a flash, Kamehameha, right, all those things he's missing. Oh, nice damage, buddy. Okay, so we'll end the video from here. I think we're looking pretty good, so let me know what you guys think of the LR Vegito Blue and Gogeta Blue EZAs. They look very, very powerful to me, and I'm excited to try them out in different events. We'll see how it goes through the day. I'll be uploading a bunch of different content, so stay tuned for that. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next Dokkan Battle video. Peace out.